With all the things you have to do for a healthy and happy life, it's easy to get overwhelmed. It seems like a never-ending to-do list of things in our personal, professional, financial, and social life. Stuff around the house like laundry and cleaning, career and professional goals like finding your dream job and asking for a raise, not to mention fulfilling your passions, hobbies, or creating art, philanthropy, gotta try and make a difference in the world, maintaining your mental and physical health, spending time with family and friends. So how do you decide what to do first? And how do you know if you're doing too much? The answer's different for everyone. I certainly don't have all the answers, nor do I consider myself a productivity expert, but I want to share with you a few tips I've used to get more done and how I found a balance between productivity and intentional downtime. Top entrepreneurs like Gary Vee, Elon Musk, and Jeff Bezos claim working decades of 80 to 100-hour weeks to accomplish their ambitious business goals. But some studies have shown that shorter work weeks lead to increased productivity and a greater chance of overall happiness. In fact, some of the happiest people I've ever met could give zero fucks about their finances or their career, and some of the most wealthy and successful people I've met are actually the most poor and unhappy because their life is completely dominated by their career, leaving them no time to spend with their friends and family. So first, you gotta ask yourself, what are your goals? What season of life are you in? And what is your definition of success and happiness? Take your time on this step, but once you have a concrete long-term goal, break it down into smaller, more manageable steps. So if your goal is to complete your master's degree in 3 years, assuming you already have a bachelor's degree, your 1-year goal should be to have 1 semester under your belt, which means in 3 months, you should be accepted or close to finalizing which school you pick. So in 1 month, you should apply to all the schools you'd like to attend, which means this week, you can compile a master list of all the schools and application requirements. And for today, just start by researching the best schools for your desired field or path. It's way easier to get overwhelmed when you're staring at this massive long-term goal rather than taking one simple action today to start the process. I found it helpful to set a target date for a given task to be completed, but to also be willing to adjust along the way and release your attachment from whatever time frame you've given yourself. Sometimes our desired outcomes show up in a different way than we expected, so just be patient, realistic, and remember to celebrate the small victories along the way. But how do you make sure that you don't get burnt out or discouraged? Start by understanding where you are in life, where you want to be, and realistically what it's going to take to get there. If you're trying to save $10,000 or get a promotion, be willing to sacrifice some free time and work extra hours in the near future. But if you've just come out of a busy and hectic season, spending extra time with family or just taking some time off altogether may be the right move. Always be mindful of your energy levels and your mental health too. I found it way easier to go 70 or 80% 4 to 6 days a week than to try to go 100% every day and end up burning out halfway through the week. Now, don't get me wrong, there may be phases of your life where you're required to go full steam for an extended period of time, but remember to balance this out with the next season of your life being a little more chill, or maybe even taking some time off at the end of your sprint. Now, I think it's actually more important to do less and remove things from your life than to keep adding things on. Doing less is actually the topic of my next video, which I'll link up here once it's released. Also, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel, generic YouTuber call to action, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. Moving on. The last thing I want to mention is to try and use your gifts or platform you've created or whatever you're good at to make a meaningful difference in the world. If you're a chef, volunteer at a soup kitchen. If you're a server or in hospitality, volunteer at a homeless shelter that serves meals. Or get together with your chef and restaurant friends and put together a charity dinner. Get creative with your career and skill set, and you'll find tons of ways to add value to the world. You can make it super simple in your everyday life too. Be extra kind to strangers. Hold the door open for the person behind you. Generously tip people as best as you can. Shifting the focus away from you and onto others can really put things into perspective and help you decide what's most important. Patience and slow growth are essential to creating the life that you want, from building the business of your dreams, to creating the meaningful relationships you want in your life, to making a worthwhile difference in the world. You just have to take that first step and do what you can.
I think it's important for people to do good things for other people, for their own well-being. It kind of feeds your soul, it makes you feel good, it makes other people feel good, so it becomes a win-win situation. And you can do it for absolutely free. You don't have to go spend money on people necessarily. You can just smile at them and tell them that they look great, or that you hope they have a great day. And you never know, just that one comment, how it can turn somebody's life around or their day around. So why not do it?